Alex Pereira demonstrates how he set up his signature left hook on Glover Teixeira. During their fight, Strickland was parrying the body shots from Pereira. Pereira continued to attack the body, knowing that Strickland would go to parry, until eventually he feinted the body shot and went upstairs for his signature left hook. Alexander Volkanovski broke his hand in the second round of his fight with Max Holloway. He took to Instagram to share his x-ray. Broke my thumb in the second round, but that don't stop us. Having surgery today and will be out for 12 weeks. Looking forward to getting back out there. Thanks to everyone for the support. Henry Cejudo continues to take jabs at Sean O'Malley on Twitter. He tweeted, "Lol, Ronald Donald got his feelings hurt. He doesn't want to die. I'm eligible in October per USADA. Plus I have to lose some of this Mexican fat. P.S. Make sure the boys are in the front row to witness the assassination." Cejudo also fired shots at Isreal Adesanya for his recent performance. He tweeted, "I'm just speaking facts. The last decision maker Isreal Adesanya is boring as What a lame main event performance at UFC 276. I'm still not impressed with this dude. Pereira's gonna knock him out again. Stop defending him at DC_MMA. He discussed his comments further on the Triple C and Schmo show. Here's what he had to say.
It's crazy when you come out to The Undertaker and you didn't put a performance, man, on Saturday night. It was lame, dude. You got to start giving main events are special, dude. If he's not performing, UFC stop pushing this dude. He's a decision maker. The only fight that I can say that he really beat somebody really good was beating Whitaker and knocking him out. Paulo was just, I don't know where the hell his head was at. But anyways, I'm still not impressed with this dude. I think Alex Pereira can really, because both these dudes are just strikers with semi-good defense. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to go with Pereira because he never demonstrates any type of takedowns and things like that. He's another one-dimensional guy that's good at what he does. And it's a shame that these dudes at 185 pounds can't take the fight where Jan has taken him. He's taking it deep waters and it's over.
Sean O'Malley speaks about both his performance and Isreal Adesanya's performance on the Full Send podcast. Here's a clip.
Izzy's last few fights, like he's got some good finishes, but once you're at that level,
like you're just not gonna risk it no matter what, even if the fans are booing. Like,
yeah, it's tough.
You're just like, fuck
but
that.
Also, it's like it's scary. You don't want to. I wouldn't want to get hit by Jared Cannonier. I would rather play it safe. Like Jared's a bad motherfucker. But even like for the Pedro fight, I didn't feel like I was playing it safe. I feel like I was just calculating. I was gonna find his chin. I hit him with a couple good shots. Hit him with a good body, some spinning body kicks. I was about to start piecing him up.
But he taunted him a little bit.
The little spin. He threw a little spin. I threw a little spin back. That was funny. I felt like I for me to say I kind of broke him and made it. He looked for a way out. Jared Cannonier in the main event got fucking stabbed in the eyeball, and he was like, I'm good, I can fight.
Isreal Adesanya speaks about his previous two fights with Alex Pereira and why this time will be different.
Talk about Pereira. I'm honestly, man, they keep saying like, oh, it's too fast. I'm like, they know what they're doing. They're pushing him so they can get that fight with me. And I'm like, cool, I welcome it. Yeah. I look forward to this because one thing is people don't realize, because we live in the TikTok era where the attention span is that. So no one's going to take their time to go watch the first fight or the second fight and see what actually happened. All they see is the finish, the knockout. And it was a beautiful story for him as well. First round, I whipped the second round, I had him on skates. And he came back third time and beat me. When you look, if you remember UFC 92, Rampage Jackson versus Wanderlei Silva, Wanderlei f***ed him up twice in Japan. Badly. Through the ropes, f***ed him up. And in UFC 92, Rampage just blew him out the water. And he who laughs last best. So that's the thing. I can't wait. This arc, this is like, I like the arc in my story. Like this is, you know, like an anime, like a hentai. It's like, this is the, shut the fuck up, right? No, I love it. I love a good flashback. I'll have, yeah, the story like, yeah, I'll have a flashback about when I got knocked down. Like, damn. And training montage. And then rise up and then f*** him up and then scream in his face. You know, I don't think you understand how many times I've visualized this, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do as well. Even if the referee tries to take me off him, I'm gonna tell him, let me have my moment. This is my moment. They can't take me off him. I'm just gonna stand there and just own it. Ooh. Anyway, carry on.
Carla Esparza provided a health update on her Instagram. She posted, "Health update. I just saw my doctor in regards to my 2 MRI results yesterday, and the great news is, no surgeries required on either location. I simply require a little more time to heal, PRP injections, already scheduled, and a little physical therapy, and I should be back to 100% to start camp and fight before this year is done. I have a very tough fight in camp ahead of me, and I look forward to giving it my all. In the meantime, look forward to some modified training. Thank you to the UFC for being on top of it and making sure I get back to 100. A UFC fighter performed on the TV show The Masked Singer. Can you guess who it is before the reveal?
Something wasn't right here. Oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're outside, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me.
Couldn't show off all my dance moves, but Nashville, thank y'all for having me tonight. Y'all are absolutely beautiful.
In speaking with MMA Junkie, Santiago Ponzinibbio agrees to a fight with Bryan Barberena. He said, "I found it funny with Barberena because I was working the live event and I had Barberena's corner next to me, so when I turned around, his trainer began challenging me. I told him congrats, and he said, hey, you're next, you're next. I said, okay, let's do the fight. I have no problem fighting Barberena. Let's make that fight." So I kept commentating, and he was there while they were interviewing Barberena, and he kept looking at me and saying, we're going to do the fight. And I said, okay, let's go. News broke that Darren Till is injured. He will be replaced by Chris Curtis in his fight with Jack Hermanson at UFC London. The extent to Darren Till's injury is unknown at this time, but we'll stay close and keep you posted. That's it for your MMA Rush News recap. If you'd like to stay up to date with the latest MMA news, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon.